Mrs.E here. Time with our final review for our Felix overview. If you've got any ideas of which companion you would like to see next, we've still got Nyoka, the Vicar, and Sam left after. So enjoy, and as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and any thoughts or feedback in the comments is welcome. Previously on Mrs.E Plays the Outer Worlds.
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the
Alright, so last episode we determined that Harlow isn't quite as honest as he lets on to be, and as much as the revolutionaries he lets on to be. Now you can find evidence in the terminals. That footage got kind of messed up, but it's there. So
what's the word?
It's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
The Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Track told me you've been working for the board. How's that?
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
I mean, you're an asshole, Harlow. That's good enough for me.
You're trying to burrow under my skin. Trying to hit a nerve and make me confess to a falsehood.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me.
Really?
I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
And with that, he attacks us. And his entire base goes hostile, as is tradition. And with the evidence, if you pull the evidence, the exact same thing happens. He claims that it's fake, but attacks you anyway. I also thought it was fairly entertaining that he didn't really try to defend himself. It was literally, oh, no, not me. Like, he didn't deny it. And here's Felix.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I mean, you're just gonna have to come to terms with that. You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I mean, I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Aww. And with all Mrs.E videos, we are gonna see the other ending that we are actually gonna go with. So, as is tradition, we are starting back over, pretending as if that never happened. Again, we do not have the evidence, because that original footage got corrupted. However, now we're going to go talk to Harlow again. See what happens.
What's the word?
Yeah, it's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Never mind that, Felix. Trask was just telling a tale to save his own skin.
Of that, I have no doubt. You were wise to ignore his lies. But I understand you did not do this to help me, but to help Felix. He's proven himself to my crew and to me. And if he's willing, there's a place for young Millstone here.
I don't know about this, boss. You've been real good to me. I'm not too keen on jumping ship.
I like having you around, but if it's your choice to make. I'm not gonna force you.
Yeah. Okay. I had a good time, you know. Saw the system, got in a couple scrapes. Which is why I'm staying. You were good to me, Clyde, once upon a day. But you disappeared on me, and I've moved on.
Are you sure about this, Felix? I'm not giving you a second chance. Turn me down now, and you're not getting back in my crew.
You can keep your crew. I've got a family.
Then I suppose there's nothing more left to be said. Goodbye, Captain. I doubt we'll cross orbits again.
All right. And with that, we leave Harlow alive. And there's nothing, nobody's attacked, but we gave Felix the option to choose us or him. And he chose us because, we're awesome. Let's be real. Alrighty, so going back and talking to Felix again, we get a little bit of a different...
We need to talk.
But it's kind of the same.
Listen, boss. I owe you an apology. I got stupid. Clyde wanted me on his crew, and I jumped at the shot.
Oh.
You took a chance with me back on the Groundbreaker. I should have shown you a little more loyalty.
I mean, don't give it a second thought, Felix. I know this was important to you.
Nah, Clyde wasn't important. Knowing you can count on me, that's important. There was something else on my mind, honestly. I've been trying to make sense of all this business with Clyde and Trask. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I mean, I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Get drunk for a start.
No kidding. I'm glad you keep the kitchen stocked.
Heck yeah.
You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Anytime, Felix. Anytime. And I just thought it'd be funny to tell him he should go get drunk, because we keep ending up, all of the quests so far, we've ended up at the bar on the Groundbreaker. Oh my goodness. And then when finishing this quest, we do get to keep Harlow's emblem, the little coin. I have no idea if we're gonna, use it anymore, but it's there. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out for the episode. If you liked what you saw, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications way on, and let me know in the comments which of our companions would you like to see next. Enjoy!